On Friday, the Danish government said that it was proposing legislation that would make it illegal to burn copies of the Quran in public places, part of the Nordic countries' effort to de escalate growing tensions with several Muslim countries. Justice Minister Peter Hamelgard said that the government will propose legislation that prohibits the inappropriate handling of objects with essential religious significance for a religious community. Denmark and Sweden have seen a string of protests in recent weeks when copies of the Quran have been burned or otherwise damaged, prompting outrage in Muslim countries which have demanded the Nordic governments put a stop to the burnings. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov has informed that Russian President Vladimir Putin is not going to attend the G20 summit in New Delhi. This will be another big international event Vladimir Putin is skipping, as earlier he missed the BRICS 15 summit in South Africa's Johannesburg. But he did address the event virtually. In the BRICS 15 summit, the Russian delegation was led by Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Kremlin spokesperson further said that the Russian president is not planning to visit India for the G20 summit, as now his main emphasis will be what he called the special military operation. China and Bhutan have agreed to expedite and take simultaneous steps to implement a three-step roadmap to resolve their boundary dispute. A Chinese readout said on Thursday that the 13th Expert Group meeting or EGM on the China-Bhutan boundary issues was held in Beijing from August 21st to 24th. In October 2021, Bhutan and China signed an agreement on the three-step roadmap to expedite negotiations to resolve their boundary dispute. The signing of the pact came 4 years after the Indian and Chinese armies were locked in a 73-day standoff at the Doklam Tri Junction after China tried to extend a road in the area that Bhutan claimed belonged to it. BRICS has officially invited 6 more nations to join the alliance in a move which can strengthen its claim of being a voice of the global south, on one hand, while raising concerns about China's increasing dominance on the other. In its latest summit at Johannesburg, BRICS has invited Iran, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Argentina, Egypt, and Ethiopia. Their membership will begin in January. The formation of BRICS in 2009 was driven by the idea that the 4 emerging markets of Brazil, Russia, India, and China would be the future economic powerhouses of the world. South Africa was added a year later. A historic Donald Trump's criminal mugshot was released on Thursday evening after he was booked at an Atlanta jail on charges that he conspired to overturn the result of the 2020 presidential election in Georgia. Like the other defendants in the case who have surrendered so far, the 77-year-old Trump had his mugshot taken during the booking process, a first for any serving or former US president. The ex-president was arrested on racketeering and conspiracy charges and released on a $200,000 bond. Trump headed back to New Jersey once he was released. Trump's surrender in Georgia marks the 4th time this year the former president has turned himself in to local or federal officials after criminal charges were brought against him.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.